Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Folk Monday here on HOMECHOIR. If you're new to the channel, well, my name's Ben, and you are very welcome to our wonderful community of singers who love coming together several times a week to enjoy the best of choral music in all sorts of styles. Today it's folk. On Wednesday, it's classical. Friday, we're singing something completely different, very silly. Just make yourselves at home. I'm here as always a couple of minutes early to just check everything is working. So if you are watching later, you can jump straight to the start of the show by using the description below and the timestamps. Don't forget, whilst you're down there clicking around, to also click the subscribe button and help us grow the channel. As of today, we passed a nice little milestone over the weekend. 6,702 subscribers as of Monday 13th of October 2025 to join the growing throng, the ranks of HOMECHOIR. It's all free. We'd just love to have you with us. And hello to everyone in the live chat today. Hope you're keeping well. The trees may grow so high, but don't even quite hear in the background here. The council are out making sure the trees do not grow so high in Patchway. So if you hear sort of rampant chainsawing, don't worry, it's just the local council making sure the parks and so on around here are looking very nice. Now, speaking very nice, let's just check our recordings. We've got Liz singing for us the wonderful Trade Winds. We've got Linden Lea, lovely song by Vaughan Williams in a HOMECHOIR arrangement. The new song today, The Trees They Grow So High. Lovely song, at least in the version. Oh, that's quite loud. Must remember, turn the volume down for that one. It's a lovely song, at least in the version that we will be singing. And I'll talk more about that in a minute. We've then got the star of the county down, so we do. And then we'll finish off up in bonny Scotland with Wild Mountain Thyme. Fabulous. Send us off for our week. So do make yourselves at home. Do make sure you've got a drink of water handy. And let me just say hello to everyone who's watching live but not in the chat today. Hello to Helene and Bill and Val. Hello to Sue and Tony and everyone else. And hello everyone here in the chat this morning. Thanks for being here. Hello Alan. Hello Alison. Hello Dave. Hello Jill. Hello Eileen. Hello Liz. Hello Fiona. Hello Glennis. Hello Jackie. Good evening Jane. Hello Soraya. Hello Carolyn. Hello everyone. Fabulous people watching from all around the world. It's just such a privilege, such a pleasure. Well, look, let's start this morning in the key of F major, nice and warm, a perfect key for an autumnal morning. Take a nice breath and sing HOMECHOIR for me. Here we go, and beautifully sung, and you'll be hearing more of HOMECHOIR later this week when I premiere the completed version of Elbows One Day Like This. But before that, we've got a fabulous programme this morning, starting off with a song called Rise Up, which we learnt last year as part of St George's Sing for Happiness. It's by the fantastic Karine Polwart, and you're going to love it if you don't know it. We're then going to sing Linden Lea, a song by Rafe Vaughan Williams in a special HOMECHOIR arrangement, before we then go on and sing Trade Winds. Now, this is a song that was sent to us by Liz, and it's beautiful song. Didn't know it before we learnt it here on HOMECHOIR, and delighted to share it with all of you. Then we'll have The Trees They Grow So High, which is our new song for today, a song originally from Scotland, and originally a rather sad song. I've adjusted it slightly to give it a slightly more upbeat feel to it, given that it's a folk song. Do whatever you like to it. And then we're going to sing The Star of the County Down, lovely song from the Emerald Isle, before we finish off back up in bonny Scotland with Wild Mountain Thyme. So we're bouncing all over today, and it's great to be here live with all of you. Now, of course, this coming week we've got a fantastic programme. It's not all folk music here. We're going to sing a beautiful piece from the Renaissance era, a song by a 16th century English composer called Christopher Tye. It's called Give Alms of Thy Goods. It's a beautiful short piece, soprano, alto, tenor, bass. If you've never sung anything like it before, well, come along on Wednesday. I'll teach all the parts to you, and then we'll sing it all the way through, and it'll form then the core of our Sunday offering in a week's time as we sing some of the most beautiful music in the sacred repertoire. So that's 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Give alms of thy goods. Before, well, something completely different. We're going to, well, given I live and work in the West Country, it's frankly a shame that I haven't done anything by the Wurzels, a cultural touchstone as they are. So this coming Friday, I Am a Cider Drinker, and other fun songs. And yes, I do have an outfit that looks like that, so come along and see me in it. Not sure about that one, but definitely that one. And of course, if you want to support Home Choir to put together these shows, as you can see, we put together such a wide variety. We really do appreciate your help. And it's just a matter of going along to homechoir.org/donate, find out how to support us. And if you're kind enough to support us, you're a huge help to us here at the channel. And of course, if you're just able to give us the price of a coffee, that all goes to help. Thank you very much. And of course, we've got our weekly email newsletter, and this is the one-stop shop for keeping up to date with everything on Home Choir. We've got another Sing for Happiness project coming in November, and that will only be available to those who either buy the project here in Bristol or are Home Choir newsletter subscribers. So don't miss a moment of the fun. Go along to homechoir.org, click sign up, and you're done. And of course, we've had a couple of issues. We've had to change newsletter email providers recently. So if you're still waiting, if you haven't had a newsletter and you are subscribed and you'd like to obviously get your newsletter, try resubscribing via the link you can see here on screen. If that doesn't work, send Anna an email. That's ANA, just the one N, of course, at homechoir.org, and she'll sort you out. And of course, if you tell us when your birthday is, we'll sing you happy birthday. Now tomorrow, both Perry and MK are celebrating their birthdays, so we'll sing for them in a minute. But first, let's warm our voices up. And I hope you all had a good weekend. It was really nice to be singing the Mozart Requiem with the Bristol Cabot Choir on Saturday, and some of you were there, and of course many more of you cheering us on. It's a busy week for Come and Sings, lots of travelling. I shall be in the Midlands this coming Saturday in Solihull. Any of you anywhere near Solihull and fancy coming to join me and the Midlands Early Music Forum, and we're going to be singing Vivaldi's Gloria using Home Choir's teaching videos. Well, we'd love to see you there. That's this coming Saturday, and you can Google that. Then the following weekend, I shall be in Norway. I should imagine there'll be few of you coming along to that, but that's going to be fun. Mozart C minor Mass and the Bach St. Matthew Passion. That's going to be quite a weekend. So I need to take a few deep breaths in and out and relax and bring myself into the online space. I don't know about you. Make sure you've got that drink of water, stay hydrated. Cheers. Fabulous. And we'll take a nice deep breath and we'll sigh. Fabulous. And again, gather up your breath and blow the air away. Splendid. We'll do a little bit of just gentle singing. We'll start here and we'll come down. Here we go. And again. And an and an ya, your turn. Lovely. Yo. And yo. And again. Yo. Excellent. Thank you very much, everyone. And now we're going to sing Happy Birthday for Perry and for MK, both celebrating their birthdays tomorrow. So join in with me and voices from around the world for these lovely choristers. After two, it's 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Perry and MK. Happy birthday to you and many more. Fabulous, and many happy returns of the day to both of you and anyone celebrating today, tomorrow, at any point in the next week. So we're going to start off with a lovely song by Karine Polwart. We know her Follow the Heron very well here on the channel, and Rise Up is a song we learnt last year as part of the St George's Sing for Happiness project. And it is a real honour to be the online choir for this groundbreaking project. If you've not heard about it, it's worth a quick Google. Sing for Happiness St George's. You can put Home Choir in there as well, because we turn up on the search results. And it's a groundbreaking project where we are working with the University of the West of England to actually research the impact of singing on your mood. And we've had nearly 1,000 people through the project over the last 2 years, and the early preliminary results will surprise none of you, because singing does indeed make you happy. But we actually have the proof, and it'll be published soon, and Home Choir is going to be all over these academic results, which is extremely exciting. And what's even more exciting is we get to learn fabulous songs which I didn't know before, including this one. Now, if you don't know it, you'll pick it up very, very quickly. But I just want to quickly remind you, the chorus goes, rise up and go easy, rise up and go easy, rise up and go easy in this world. It's a great chorus. And then there's a little bit of away, away, away as a bridge, which goes away, 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 oh, away, 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 oh, away, 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 oh, away. And when we get to that bit, I'm just going to be encouraging you to just groove and boogie along. But let's start off our week with a bit of Kareen Polwart, and let's rise up. Walked on the shore, you swam in the sea. I sang to the shells and the rocks and sand, you sang with me. You bathed in the sun, I lay in it too. You sang to the birds and the boats and tide, I sang with you. Chorus. Rise up and go easy, rise up and go easy, rise up and go easy in this world. I slept in the wood, right under a tree. I sang to the oak and the beech and pine, you sang with me. Gave me a rose, all covered in dew. You sang to the ivy, the moss and fern, I sang with you. Rise up and go easy, rise up and go easy, rise up and go easy in this world. Away, away. One last time. Away, 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 away. Rise up and go easy, rise up and go easy, rise up and go easy in this world. One more time. Rise up and go easy, rise up and go easy, rise up and go easy in this world, in this world. There you go. Great song by Kareen Polwart. Those of you that are involved with choirs or folk song clubs or all the things you guys out there watching are involved with, look up the song because she has published it to be used for free as part of the Alzheimer's Society, which is absolutely a fantastic, very generous thing to do. And we're huge fans of Corinne Polwart. If you don't know her, look her up. What a fabulous singer-songwriter, and what a great song. Now, we're going to move on. We're going to have a song which was sent to us, and is genuinely one of my favourite things we've done over the last few years, is the Behind the Sofa series. And dear Liz, hi Liz, morning, she's watching this morning, sent this song in, and I didn't know it, and it's been an absolute joy to just not just get to know it, but also to feature it here on the channel. So I'm going to hand the mic over to Liz, and she's going to sing this for and with us. This is Trade Winds. Take it away, Liz.
In the harbour, in the island, in the Spanish seas, are the tiny white houses and the orange trees, and day long, night long, the cool and pleasant breeze of the sturdy trade winds blowing. There is the red wine, the nutty Spanish ale, the shuffle of the dancers and the ox's tail, the squeaking fiddle and the sawing in the sail of the sturdy trade winds blowing. And nights there's the fireflies and the yellow moon, and in the ghostly palm trees there's sleepy tune of the quiet voice calling me, the long low croon of the steady trade winds blow.
Beautifully sung, Liz. Thank you so much for singing that into us. A beautiful performance of a song by Frederick Keel with words by the great John Masefield. And again, if you have a burning desire to send in your song, well, you can do so. Anything you like, any style. Try and keep it to about 30 seconds if you can. Some of the submissions have been quite long, I have to say. Not that's a problem. But send it in. ben@homechoir.org. We'd love to feature you here on the channel. We've had dozens, literally dozens of people do it over the last couple of years, and it's one of my favourite things to do, to share your singing with the world. So there we are. Now we're going to move on, and we're going to sing a song by Vaughan Williams. This is Linden Lea, and this is Home Choir's arrangement of that gorgeous song. I remember singing it as a teenager and just loving not just the artfulness which Vaughan Williams crafts the melody, but the words as well. So evocative, so beautiful, walking through an English forest. So everyone, come walk with me and sing Linden Lea. Within the woodlands flowery gladed, by the oak tree's mossy moot, the shining grass blades, timber shaded, now do quiver underfoot, and birds do whistle overhead, and water's bubbling in its bed, and there for me the apple tree do lean down low and linden lea. Nice deep breath, first two. When leaves that lately were a-springing now do fade within the copse, and painted birds do hush their singing up upon the timber tops, and brown-leaf fruits are turning red in cloudless sunshine overhead, life rounds, I be free to go abroad, or take again my homeward road, to where for me the apple tree do lean down low in Linden Lea, to where for me the apple tree do lean down low in Linden Lea. I have to say, I've got such a soft spot for that song. Absolutely gorgeous. Sang it as a teenager. I've taught it to countless singers over the years as a singing teacher. And just such a lovely, warm piece, isn't it? Lovely. And that do lean down low in Linden Lea. It's such a pleasure to sing. Well, another song that's a pleasure to sing and a great pleasure to present to you today is The Trees Grow So High. And I've found so many different versions of this that what I did is let me rewind slightly. This song was originally collected by Cecil Sharp, and you'll know that name if you've been following this channel, if you know anything about folk music. Vaughan Williams, Cecil Sharp, two of the most important figures in the world of folk music, because they went out into the wilds of the UK and they collected so many of these folk songs that were in danger of literally disappearing as the communities that sang them, well, as they shrank, as the people who knew the songs died out. They collected all of these songs, so many. And so this is a Cecil Sharp collection, sung to him in Scotland, as far as I can tell. Now, there are many versions. This one is The Trees They Grow So High. You've got The Trees They Do Grow High. You've got a version by Benjamin Britten as well. And a lot of them are, should we say, a bit of a downer. I was looking at this, and a lot of the original versions are dark, and they end, as a lot of folk songs do, with tragedy. You know, the bonny lad was young but a-growing, by the end he's in the ground and there's things... Yeah. I didn't want to sing another depressing folk song here on the channel, so I have done what a great folk musician once told me to do. And he said, the thing about folk music is it was written by the people, and we both had a chuckle about Tom Lehrer saying the same thing. He said, but the point is, there is no composer. There is no need for you to stick rigidly to what was there before. And a part of the joy of folk music is the evolution, where everyone who comes to the song adds something new. So I have taken it upon myself to not just create an arrangement here today, but also to change the direction of the story. So rather than heading into the ground, actually it's turned it into a rather lovely little love song. Now, that all being said, a rather long and wordy introduction to a very, very pretty tune that goes like this. The trees, they grow so high, and the leaves, they grow so green. Sing with me. And the trees, they grow so high, and the leaves, they grow so green. Excellent. Then, but the time is gone and past, my love, that you and I have seen. Isn't that pretty? Listen to it. Sing that for me. And but the time is gone and past, my love, that you and I have seen. Then we've got some emotion. So we've got a wide leap. It's a cold winter's night, my love, when you and I must bide alone. And if you can't hit the upper note, well then add something in the middle that fits, okay? And the last line, the bonny lad was young but a-growing. Sing with me. The bonny lad was young but a-growing. So let's sing this all the way through. And this is a brand new home choir arrangement. And you'll hear some string playing at the end. And I am going to do a session on the piece of software that allows me to create these lines, because I think you'll agree when you hear it. Technology's advanced to an incredible level where I can add in violin sounds that really do sound rather special. So everyone, the trees, they do grow high. And let's our voices raised to the top of the forest canopy. Here we go. Nice deep breath. And The trees they grow so high and the leaves they grow so green, but the time is gone and past, my love, that you and I have seen. It's a cold winter's night, my love, when you and I must bide alone. The bonny lad was young, but a-growing. Oh, father, dear father, I feel you've done me wrong. You've married me to a bonny boy I have not known too long. Oh, daughter, dearest daughter, but if you stay at home with me, a lady all alone, you'll be growing. Oh, mother, dearest mother, I'll take the path he shows. Though young he be and gentle still, his heart with kindness glows. And through the turning seasons we'll learn the ways that love may feel, for the bonny lad is still a-growing. The spring it came with laughter and the lambs upon the hill. He built a home of oak and song beside the silver rill. And when he took my hand one day, the sunlight seemed to bless our way, and our tender love was a-showing. Last verse. Now autumn leaves are falling and the leaves have gently flown. The boy has grown to be a man and I am not alone. For time may change the greenest tree, but steadfast still our heart shall be, and all along your love will be growing. And all along your love will be growing. There you go. Who says all folk songs are depressing? Not here, they're not. So I do hope you enjoyed that, and what a lovely, lovely piece. Thank you again to Cecil Sharp. And it's every time we sing one of these songs, I'm just minded of what it would have taken to be a folk song collector in those days. The miles and miles and miles he must have walked and travelled diligently to capture all of these songs so that we, over a century later, can enjoy them. How about that? Well, we're going to move on. We're going to go across the Irish Sea and we're going to sing the Star of the County Down. Fabulous song this, and dedicated to anyone watching this morning from Ireland. Great to have you with us, and let's sing this one for all of you. Here we go. In Banbridge town in the county Down, one morning last July, from a boring green came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut-brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, sure I shook myself, for to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the fair Colleen that I met in the county Down. As she onward sped, sure I scratched my head, and I looked with a feeling rare. And I says I, to a passer-by, who's the maid with the nut-brown hair? He smiled at me, and he says he, that's the gem of Ireland's crown. That's Rosie McGann from the banks of the Bann, she's the star of the county Down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the fair Colleen that I met in the county Down. Last verse, come on, let's hear. At the harvest fair she'll be surely there, and I'll dress in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone bright, and the hat cocked right for a smile from my nut brown rose. No pipe or smoke, no horse or yoke, till my plough turns a rust-coloured brown. Till a smiling bride by me own fireside sits the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the fair Colleen that I met in the county. One more time. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the fair Colleen that I met in the county town. There we go. Love a dramatic end to that song. Fabulous tune, fabulous song. Now we're going to sing one more this fine morning, and well, I've actually had a chance to experience in the last year. I've had a chance to see the Highlands for myself. My first time anywhere north of Edinburgh, well, other than when I was a baby. I was taken up apparently to Glencoe when I was a babe in arms, but I'd never been up to the Highlands, and I had the most spectacular time up there with my family just back there in August. Nope, the midges were not bad. The views were tremendous, as you can see from the photo I took behind me. And I just want to dedicate this to everyone up there in Scotland who made us feel so welcome. Of course, to all our Scottish home choristers and Choir of the Earth singers as well. And so we're going to finish off today with a real swaying along number. It's time for Wild Mountain Thyme, everyone. Enjoy. Oh, the summer time has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the purple heather. Will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon pure crystal fountain, and it's there that I will bring all the flowers of the mountain. Will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I will range through the wilds and the deep land so dreary, and return with the spoils to the bower of my dearie. Will you go, lassie, go? Come on, everyone, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Bit of bagpipes here Monday morning. Oh, the autumn time is coming, and the leaves will soon be falling, and the blossoms o'er the summer will soon wither on the mountain. clock wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie? Come on, and again. And we'll all go together to clock wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Last time. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? If you've never been to Scotland, if you've never been to the Highlands, you need to go. You do. It's just the most extraordinary place. The people are so friendly. The scenery, regardless of whether it's raining, and if you go to Scotland, it will be raining. I mean, just dress appropriately. The scenery is spectacular. The food is amazing. It's one of those places that you will remember forever. And don't forget that you can stick around here on Home Choir and you can join this wonderful community of people. We don't just sing folk music. When we do it properly. But we also sing classical music, as we will do this coming Wednesday. A piece from the Renaissance era, bit of 16th century beautiful English choral writing. And then this fun Friday, well, we'll be heading out into the fields again, but that of the West Country, as we sing I Am a Cider Drinker and other fabulous fun songs. Do join us for that and any of other broadcasts, live or later. You're also very welcome. And so we'll see you soon. Happy birthday to Perry and MK, and have a great day. See you, Home Choir.